All right. First of all, thanks for the work you've done so far. It is faster, but I do need to go through and just kind of show you some things that, well, that there's things all of a sudden missing. So, on the left-hand side here is the program before you made any sort of changes to it. This is what I had sent over to you. And then this is yours. So first I'm going to do is click Perform Simulation and Perform Simulation. And obviously yours comes up faster. Obviously it's only doing one simulation. So over here on the program as I sent it, there's start date, reallocation date, initial capital, execution, unit rounding. Over here we're missing, what are we missing? We are missing interval days. That's how many days, every 30, in this case every 30 days we do the calculation. And also the use stop orders and the percent stop is missing from yours over here. Because those are kind of a big deal as far as one of the things with this is how many days go by before you reallocate the portfolio. And then obviously down here, you know, you've got backtesting. Start with moving 25% of the portfolio around at a time, ending at 100% of the portfolio, and then stepping it up to 25. Obviously down here we've got start, end, step up, next day close, and then interval days, how many days we're doing the calculation. And then obviously here you can see there's stop orders, and stop orders aren't here. One of the things that I really do need, because sometimes the test can get, you know, fairly big. I mean, literally people could do a test on 5 or 6 different funds moving around, and they may have 3, 4, 5,000, you know, different back tested performances. So on the back testing here, if I click on it, I need this thing, strategy test 8 of whatever, or you know, so that a person can know. It just can't say calculating, which if I do start back testing over here, just says back testing started. Well, you know, in this case, this person's going to know, hey, I can walk away from the computer for a while. I've got to have some sort of, we got to be able to tell the people kind of where they're at in the processing. I'm going to click cancel here, and I'll hit cancel here. Okay, and it's canceling the backtest. So, and it just kind of sits here and says canceling backtesting. I think it's running through trying to do all the backtest. This one, backtesting was canceled. What's the other thing? Perform simulation. I'm going to perform this simulation up here. Oh, well, it's still calculating. Now it's saying it can't respond. I guess it's not letting me cancel the calculation. Remember, this is the old version that does the slow testing. This is the one that you've made changes on. Any day. Come on. Well, when this is done, hopefully it'll stop. Okay, then, and I really don't, I don't need it to tell me elapsed time in backtesting. I'm sure this is probably something you put in there just as a, so we can know how long it took. I'll click OK. All right. So, the other thing that we need that has now disappeared is here's your list of all the outcomes, which is fine. Okay. Here's the list over here. Well, actually, I just did one. You know what? Let's go ahead and do a back test here. because I got to be able to show you this thing. Okay, this back test shouldn't take very long, so just give it a second here. So here was a back test this thing did, and obviously it's limited because it's not allowing me to tell how many days in between to do the calculation. So this thing will be done in a second. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but like the fans turned on the computer and stuff, and I've got an i7 Intel. Just amazing that it kind of gets things working that much. Okay, come on. I'm really sorry for this. Since I've got this on full screen, I don't know how to sit there and pause this thing, so bear with me here. Okay, here we go. Alright, so one of the things I have to have that was in the program before is this little drop down. So this is average, compounded average growth rate, final capital, earnings, total, highest equity, lowest equity. These are really, to me, the most important. Maximum drawdown, and it's disappeared over here. So so that's where we're sitting. That's the reason why for the video and things. So I released the $50. You know, I know in your world that's not a ton of money, but I just wanted to get it to you and stuff. And so let me know what you think and any sort of feedback. Thanks.